All right, doctor. So please go ahead.
Okay, so we're nearing the end of our research workshop, and there's just one thing I'd like to mention before we finish. If you'd like to explore more about how to write a research course, about how to write a research, and if you'd like to explore some courses, this is one really good site to go to, and like they have like writing courses so that you can see through. You can we will include this in the description below, but feel free to check it out.
Can you open it, doctor, to show them?
Yeah, sure.
So this is, what the aim of this, the aim of this course was to tell you the basic things of writing, and the detailed stuff like the technicality, the more detailed things are in this course, which is by Stanford University. And they put in the course syllabus over 8 weeks. Dr. Kristen Sinani, she is a great teacher, and she like tell you in details that technicality of writing. So she's going to talk about the grammar. She's going to talk about all the tricks that goes into it. For example, how you write like the verbs and so forth, and how to be organized. So this is the go-to course or reference for those who are interested in more details. Yeah. And you want to go for your objectives, doctor, if you want to like revise them or?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so we talked about most of them. Um, okay, so word limits. Yeah, I talked about it. So what kind of research studies should I start as a beginner? As a beginner, like I found, like this is just my personal opinion, but I found surveys and cross-sectional studies pretty easy. So what you just do is that you write your background, and then you like in your methodology you have a survey, and so you write what you're gonna do, and it's a very easy study to do. You can do it really quickly.
Yeah,
As
so
for
I couldn't
research,
agree more. I couldn't agree more. The cross-sectional design is very known as the easiest to do. It's much easier than doing a systematic review. It's much easier than doing cohort, even if it's a retrospective cohort study. So just go with a cross-sectional design as a beginner. Yes.
okay. All right. How much time should I take to finish a research? So for research, first of all, you need to start with your proposal. You write a proposal, and it is basically the same format as your as the steps that I showed you, except that you write a few more things, such as like how long it's going to take you, and whether you've taken the ethical approval, what's your inclusion or exclusion criteria, what are the expected results instead of the results, and stuff like that in the manuscript, and then it gets approved for by the IRB in your institution. Especially if you have like human subjects or animal studies, you have to get an ethical approval, and it may take sometimes weeks, it may take months. So like be prepared in advance to submit your proposal for it, and then you go with your study. You write your manuscript, and then you conduct your study, and after you're done with a few reviews with your principal investigator, you send it for publications to certain journals that have like a good impact factor. And like it is a long process. So even they have to like peer review it, and you may get rejected, but the most important thing is like to keep trying.
So yeah,
As for research ethics, like I told you, do not plagiarize. Do
I
not plagiarize.
want to
try to be honest.
I want to also stress out what Dr. Aisha said, is that the focus of this course was to tell you how to do clean writing. And in the next video, we're going to show you how we can do that with the help of software. Turnitin is a very powerful software for detecting plagiarism and similarity index. So there are other tools like Grammarly, which you have to pay for that, but usually Turnitin is given by the institution that you work on. Like as I said, in the next session, we'll just run a similarity check, which plagiarism check, for the work that Dr. Aisha did in this session. Thank you so much for your time, and see you in the next session.